to do is just to kind of consider, the overall look. I'm not expecting you to have a bunch of this all done, but start leaning and moving in the direction of what that homepage would look like. If you've got a local game shop and that local game shop, has an ambiance. I know that one of them is kind of heavy in the purple range. Are you going to stay in that purple range, or does it need to feel more earthy in color? Does the top hero image need to be a pretty specific hero shot? Are you going to have some of these horizontal sliders where a person can go and look at, say, current games that are available? Or is it going to be much more contained only on the home page? Are we going to do this hinting that there's more stuff over here? Um, if yours is a racetrack, these kind of look very similar, but of course you can think about the same kind of questions. A lot of stuff, it leans red and black and blue on a lot of race stuff. Do you want to use those colors, or do you want to lean more towards a different color spectrum? How do you go about getting people to buy tickets? You notice that buying tickets and viewing events is probably a big deal in a racetrack. How do you go about guiding a person's eye from one section to the next section so that they know what activity they need to do next? If you're a mechanic, are you going to go for lots of overloading images, which is kind of an older fashioned website, or are you going to go cleaner, more modern, and sleek? Um, and if you're doing an orchard, again, same kind of question. Are you going to go for that old worldy feel, or are you going to go for modern and sleek? Are you going to showcase different things? And of course, this is all pending that you could get photos or illustrations like these. Um, and so these are the kinds of things I want you to consider. Again, you're not expected to have a finished website design that looks exactly like this, but start to lean towards what your site would look like. And maybe you're going to run into the limits of what WordPress on the free version can do. So, anyway, give me your best shot, and I look forward to seeing it on Monday.